very straightforward. I mean, very straightforward that there is a superior means of government. There is a superior civilizational trajectory. There is, but it's not nativism. He's not like, the God, what is it? The AFK. There's a German right-wing party, which is the big racist party, right? That he's not like that at all. It is completely all about will you all just settle down and let us manage everything, right? You can work here. You can live here. You can learn a proper language. You can do all these things. We're tolerant. It's that kind of arrogance. Okay, so yes, he is completely convinced, of this aspect of life. But you are able. So that's what you're picking up about him.
That's good. Because
more importantly, however, you are also sending, and you can with the level you got, everything you just said is absolutely clear to him. It's absolutely clear to him where you are coming from, and that you are not confused. You're not confused. You don't want his help. You're not buying what he is selling. Right?
Exactly.
Right.
And so this is the core of the building of his ego.
Well, you're only getting the surface thoughts, and there are probably more nuances to this than that. But yes.
But this is what I'm getting at. I want to him to doubt this.
Mm-hmm. Right. In that case, now I know we're spending all this time on Cosmonaut, and Cosmonaut really wants to hit him really, really, really badly. And so, however, this is actually a really good chance for this to matter.
I just want my pound of flesh.
I know. I want you to make. You are in combat, but he knows that's okay. You're a -1. You use the power. You've got like +4. 3. You've got a solid. He's got a lot of presence though, so this is going to be tricky. You've got a solid 6 dice for your presence attack. So let's see what happens. 6 dice for Ola. Unfortunately, he's got a hell of a lot of presence. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Okay. So you have made your point. At the moment, it kind of bounces off him, and his response is, you'll have to do better than talk, which is, I believe, Havsmannen's cue.
Yeah.
All right. Let's grow big. Go big or go home.
That's right.
Now I'm going to pay my 6 endurance to grow.
Yes, your grow and punch effect. You're starting to get used to.
Yeah, and then I'm going to punch. But to hit him is still a dexterity, right?
Correct. And what I was kind of hoping for was at least giving you the chance to happen. If Cosmonaut could have forced him to hesitate through a presence attack, then he would lose all of his defensive modifiers and would be much easier to hit.
Yeah, but I have a question.
Yes.
Extra limb says +1 attack value.
That's correct.
What does that mean?
It means that you get to add 1 to your target number.
Okay.
So let's clarify. So you have a 12, I believe, for your dexterity, so you can effectively treat it as a 13 instead. And so now roll, and I know what his
shit.
Oh, there it goes.
That flies on the floor. Pick another one. That's not super good. 10. Is that
10.
enough?
Yes, it is. You needed an 11.
Okay. So that's a hit. And then
now for the fun part.
Now for the fun part. which is 6 dice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's 2 6s and a 1. So that's 1, 2,
Give me
3,
the total
4,
value
5,
as well.
6, 7. Oh, okay. So the core roll is 7. The total is 16, 20.
20. Okay. Now I want you to roll 1 die.
6.
Wow. You knock him 14 meters.
Boom.
Right. And 14 meters is quite a bit, right?
Oh.
Right. So you basically, I think, are going to knock him way across the yard or whatever. You might want to think about targeting your knockback from now on.
Yes,
Right?
I was going to say it would be
Right.
cool
Because,
if we drop him into the lake.
right.
Have
Well,
we
you
seen
couldn't have made
any?
it to the lake, but
But have we seen any evidence that this guy can fly?
no.
Oh,
And furthermore,
enough.
I will point out that when you took down La Flecha Dorada, it was because you specifically said you wanted to punch her into that bicycle shed, right? So that way I knew where the knockback was going to take her. So the double impact is what did it, right? Because if you're taking knockback and you hit something, you're going to hit it with damage. But if you don't, then if you don't tell me, then I'm going to assume he just goes somewhere that's fun to draw.
Yeah, that's fair.
All.
Fair enough.
So anyway, you knock him across this whole yard area,
Yep.
and he is definitely this may actually hit one of his side effects. Okay. This is going to be kind of interesting. You're not going to believe this, but you just hit his side effect, which is also a weakened ego.
Ooh.
And he just hit 6 at ego, which means he rolls to his feet, looking ready to fight, and then he looks puzzled. Not sure what's up.
I'm not. I have to. No, it's my. I have 3 kids at home now.
I know. Yeah.
And 2 are sleeping, and 1 is awake.
Ambulating.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, moving. That's all we need to know.
Exactly.
Which voice is awake? So
I know.
it's not like a small.
Right.
Yeah. So he's out of his. He has not. So you basically smashed that pillar that I was talking about.
Exactly correct. Yes. So,
but what side effects in this?
I think my actions are done, but I'm gonna keep going at him.
I figured,
and I'm gonna.
Ulf, I'm going to, or sorry, Ola, I'm going to explain it when I get to your action or to your move. But give me just a moment, okay? And the next step is for. I'm kind of sorry he never got a punch in on you, but that's okay.
I was gonna before my turn is up. Can I just ask him what the hell he did to my parents?
Yeah, you can actually. With a weakened ego, he probably isn't going to know not to say it. You're right.
Because he seemed to know me, so there has to be something to it. I was thinking that the
he'll be very clear. He says that Scandinavia is they didn't see. I know perfectly. He said they didn't see the greater good.
Okay, I'll wait for my next turn to show him the greater good. You're up, Ola.
Okay, so that's going to that would have been on 3, I believe, correct? Okay. So as far as what happens over at the ship, I'm going to tell a lot of things are happening over at the ship. But I'm not going to tell you until I know what Cosmonaut does next. Cosmonaut, you are under the compulsion to go and follow Hellbender. Do you follow it?
His
Follow
basic
means follow him and do as he does, not just go there.
It seems like in this now, I think Hafsmannen has the situation under control. Because how do you get back your ego back?
No.
You don't.
Wait. I'm confused. Hold on a second. Who is doing what? I need to know.
No, I mean, we are kind of. I bashed him with my weakening ego, and he bashed him with his fist.
Yes, the fist damage didn't seem to do much damage to him, but it actually triggered one of his side effects that actually ended up hurting his ego even more.
And that put him in this like totally confused.
Right.
So we have the upper hand now.
Yes, you do.
So what I'm asking is
you're basically asking if there's any way for him to recover, if it's safe for you to walk away and leave me here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that guy has up his back pocket, but feel free to leave.
I have the answer to that, but your character does not.
Exactly.
Right.
So.
No, but
all right.
But when I'm speaking specifically to Ola, I know the answer to that question, but you do not.
No. Okay, but that's fair enough. Then I will probably, I will. Yeah, but I'm not risking leaving Hafsmannen in this for the time being. So I will continue. So what I'm doing is, because he's 15 meters from me, so I'm coming at him.
Okay.
Again.
That's going to be a full move for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So spend the 3 endurance. Now for Hafsmannen, what are you going to do?
I'm on knockout. Is it the same?
That's right. Oh. You're out of knockout. That's correct.
Yeah.
Lose 15 knockout.
15.
Woo.
I rolled really high.
Because it's D6s. Yeah.
That's D6 per point of endurance. No, wait, that's not right. It's 2D6 per. It's D6 per 2 points of endurance, including fractions.
All right.
So I rolled 3. I should have rolled 2. I'm rolling over again. Sorry. 8.
That's not as bad, but it's still.
I often forget that and hammer people with extra endurance, and that's mean. But there you go. All right. So so yes, but that is knockout. You hit 0, and you're going to hit the dirt. So now I want Slice and Hellbender are busy. They might actually have turned around to help once they saw Stench get knocked around, but they are not. They are busy. Hafsmannen, what do you do? Stench is not taking an action.
I'm gonna run him over.
Okay, so that's going to be kind of interesting. You are going to need to be spending some serious endurance for that.
Sure.
So are you going to do extra? Are you going to push your running? Which is what you did before.
Yeah, I did before. I don't have all the hexes and things, but I'm pretty big. So since I'm big, I'm also a little bit faster
when it
comes to movement, right?
So you've got your 8 hexes, no problem.
It says +6 hexes running, exactly.
All right then. So that you have 12 hexes total.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's actually pretty good. You should stick with that.
Yes. So that's what I was thinking.